You're not going to keep singing for us? All right. Thank you. Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I'm at Lighthouse Trails Park. It's right off 361. Not too far from the Port Aransas Ferry. These people just pulled up. They're probably checking out some fishing spots. It's white people in a pickup truck. You know they're going fishing, right? It's a nice waterway right here. If you go to the left, it would take you down to Con Brown Harbor, Aransas Pass. And if you take it to the right, it'll bring you up to the Corpus Christi Ship Channel. And then if you so desire, out into the Gulf of Mexico. This is a really nice area in the spring. There goes a boat. Wonder where he's going. Lots of birds come here, especially the bigger birds. The cranes and egrets, great blue heron. You can see some smaller birds and seagulls are around today. But we're not that far away from, within a month, the skimmers should be here. I think they start arriving in late February and complete by April. You ready for one?
I'm reading a horror story in Braille. Something bad's going to happen. I can feel it.
That's actually a great joke. It might not be PC, but that's a pretty solid joke. Haven't checked my mail. That's now a once a week thing. And yeah, I know some of you guys have sent me stuff. I'm just actually waiting for a few packages to come in. But my friend Thelma sent me something personal. So thank you, Thelma. Appreciate you, my friend. I was going to go to Port Aransas, and I probably already mentioned this in yesterday's driving video, but it was Fat Tuesday, and then with Valentine's Day on Wednesday, a lot of people stayed there this week, and it's actually pretty crowded over there, especially for a mid-February day. And that's good because those businesses are super busy 3 months out of the year, and then for the most part waiting for customers. And that affects the owners and all the people they employ, and one thing leads to another. A problem they have here in Port Aransas is there's not much affordable housing for the workers that they need, for the servers and the kitchen help. So most of them are coming from the mainland, and in the summer, that can be difficult to do. So what a lot of them do is park on the other side of the ferry, and then they have a bike or a skateboard or something, and that way they can get right on the ferry. They don't have to wait in line with the cars. Pedestrians can just walk on. So if you're ever in a hurry to get to Port Aransas and your destination is within walking distance, you can park on the other side, on the Aransas Pass side of the crossing, and walk onto the ferry. Even if you just feel like taking a couple ferry rides. But like Roberts Point Park is right to the left when you get off the ferry, and Finn's, and there's a bunch of places right there. Be a nice little walk. I was just thinking, who buys a black pickup in Texas? Well, me and that guy, apparently. They have closed off the road up here at the end. I don't know when they did that, but in our other videos, you can drive right off the end of this road, and there was like 50 yards of packed sand, and people went there and fished. But now they have bollards up, and they actually have a guardrail. And I might have seen that last video, but there was a lot of cars down here at the end, so maybe I just didn't notice it. Progress. He paved paradise to put up a parking lot. You can walk on that sand, but don't walk on this sand. Wonder what kind of wildlife is in here. Does this have the raccoons and the possums and I'm sure there's rattlesnakes in here. Is it a little mini Port Aransas? Anything bigger than that, it'd be hard to hide. I doubt if there's coyotes here or deer. If there was deer, there would be coyotes. And we're in Texas, so of course we got cactus everywhere. Whether you want it or not, there it is. What is this, guys? Have we talked about this before? What is that rusty thing right there? Any idea? The world's most dangerous bike stand? What's going on there? Excuse me. Nice handicap accessible viewing point. Couldn't fish from up there, wouldn't reach the water, but at least not today. We are still in a drought situation, although we did get some good rain 2 weeks ago. We just need more of it. Everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh yeah, we're gonna get rain. I've been doing some good praying and talking with the Lord lately. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I love listening to the seagulls. And I've said this a few times, but pretty soon they're going to be so loud. You guys remember how loud they got? Oh, another boat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, kids, we're almost at the end of the road. I'm going to show you that guardrail and call it a day. Right here. Here's where the road ends. Yeah, you used to be able to drive out there. There's your guardrail. There's your guardrail. And drive all the way down to the end there. Wonder if people were getting stuck or what's going on. No vehicles beyond this point. You can think about it, but don't you do it. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all. You guys leave the kindest comments. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thanks for riding along today. Got some graffiti right there. Thanks for watching.